Who's that? My best friend. That's my alarm. Feel me? What's going on, eh? Good morning, though. Good morning. If there was any good, it would be a good morning. You feel me? Just look at this face. I know the years are showing. Look at his life. I still don't know where he's going. I don't know much, but I know I love me. And that may be all I need to know. So cold. Look at these eyes. They never seem to matter. Look at this dream. So bitter and so better. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions, so left to answer. So many questions left to answer. So much I never broken through, man. When I really do somebody, the only I ever know is with you. Good morning, good morning. It's April 23rd, 2021. You already know what time it is. On my way to work. The haters row. But we're gonna enjoy ourselves right now until we get into topic. Hey, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? All on them days, you run to the right. Please dock me and run to the right. Please hop me, Lord, run to the right. Please hop me, Lord. All on them days, so the rock cried out. I can't hop you, the rock cried out. I can't hop you, the rock cried out. I ain't gonna, you guys. All on them days. I said, Rock, what's the matter with you, Rock? Don't you see I need you, Rock? All on them days. So I run to the river. It was bleeding, I run to the sea. It was bleeding, I run to the sea. It was bleeding all on them days. So I ran to the Lord. I ran to the river. It was pouring, I ran to the sea. It was pouring, I ran to the sea. It was pouring all on them days. So I ran to the Lord. Please help me, Lord. Don't you see me praying? Don't you see me down here praying? So the Lord said, go to the devil, the Lord said. Go to the devil. Go to the devil. So I ran to the devil. He was waiting, I ran to the devil. He was waiting, I ran to the devil. He was waiting all on them day. So I cried, power, power, power. I said power, nigga. Fuck's with you. Good morning. It's a cloudy day. Gray, sand areas. You know. You know how things go, man. Lie on top of lie on top of lie. It's crazy out here. You know what I mean? On my way to work, you feel me? They hate you. They hate me, man. They hate me. I know yesterday I was on a bus riding back home. They just was driving all over the place with it. You feel me? Niggas drove all the way to the airport. I was recording it, but I happened to lose my recording. So I didn't get to upload that. So they drove all the way to the airport. Around the airport, indicating that that's where I need to go. I'm like, yo. At first I don't have no problem. I mean, I'm on the service bus, so I don't give a. I know it's supposed to go from point A to point B. It has its location, but you driving around just being stupid. And I'm like, no, well, I'm not even gonna give these niggas my energy because it's kind of weird sometimes how people operate. But the airport shit really got to my nerves. And I'm like, let's touch on it. You feel me? It was indicating that, yo, they want you to go back to the airport, this, that. I'm like, yo, man, if I want to leave, I will leave. You feel me? I'm here because I want to be here. There's no law in the United States of America that says that Jeffrey cannot be here or I can't be anywhere else. We go where we want to go. You understand that? That's what y'all niggas need to get in y'all fucking monkey mind. That's one. Two. You can do whatever you want to do. I decided that I want to be here. Like, that's even the same thing as one, honestly. You feel me? You feel me? I decided because I want to be here, I want to be here. It's the United States of America. It doesn't mean that one state is different from other. They are different. They're still united. Which meaning I can travel. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. Which means I can travel to any states without having to need a visa to travel within those states. As long as I'm a United States citizen, I can use one state's ID to travel into the next state within the United States of America. Now, if I cross the border of the United States of America and I'm traveling to another country, then I would need the paperwork that says that I can come into that country. But as long as I'm in the states of the United States, I can go anywhere that I want. It is not up to the individual or group of individuals to tell me that I don't belong in that place. You feel me? If you add my mother's age and you add my age, it will still be a shaky 100 years. It will be a shaky, it will be almost 100 years, but it's not quite 100 years. Which meaning I haven't even been in this country for more than 100 years. I say that to say this, that most of the people who are trying to kick me out of here, if you add their age and their children's age and add everybody in their family age, it still haven't made 500 years on this land. Even in this world, to tell the truth. You feel me? So who are you to tell me that I don't belong somewhere else? And when I add you and your mother's age, you're not even making 100 years. You feel me? In this California, beautiful land of California. So a person from California cannot tell me you don't belong here. No, you don't belong here because you haven't put in the amount of years yet to tell somebody they don't belong here. You can't tell me that. You feel me? Stop it, Five. You feel me? So you can't tell me where I belong and where I don't belong. And people be acting too, like y'all act too tough for your own good. If you gonna do something to me, like that gentleman over there with their car, you see them niggas, they pull up. Yeah, these niggas they be front. I'm not saying that niggas is pussy and everything else like that. Like I'm the hardest nigga. But if you gonna do something, just do it. Don't try to intimidate me. Don't try to do none of that shit. Just show me. Show me. You feel me? Show me. Show me, nigga. Show me. You feel me? I don't like, stop it, man. I don't wanna, trust me, man. There's enough violence for everybody. But I just don't like the whole tactics and the intimidation and the gimmicks and all that nasty shit niggas is doing. I don't know, I grew up different. No, that shit is weird to me. It's weird to me. Like, I don't know how to approach certain things like that. Well, they're coming at you indirectly, you feel me? It's like you're not that ropey, jumping jack shit and you about to jump in, but you waiting like it's that kind of feeling. We don't know what you're gonna do next. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that feeling. You feel me? I don't like that feeling. If you're gonna do something, just do it. Stop fronting. I'm tired of these niggas fronting, man. I'm out here dolo, nigga, solo dolo, nigga. I'm not looking for no problems. I'm just going for what I need to go for. I ain't asking you for your permission to do nothing. You feel me? The only person that can stop me from doing what I gotta do if I do something wrong, and I'm like, the law is gonna come after you. But apart from that, the United States Constitution claims that I can go anywhere that I want. I can work whatever I want to work. All I gotta do is just live like a regular civilian and work with the necessary environment that I'm in to do what I need to do. You feel me? That's it. I'm trying to get mine. That's it. I don't need your permission. I don't need to check in or none of that. I'm not a gang member or I'm not a rapper. They only do that shit with the rap community. They tell these rap niggas, yo, y'all gotta check in and everything else. But a white person who is doing music and everything else, their group of people from white individuals do not tell them to check in. Hispanic community, they don't tell them to check in. They don't tell, like, who are y'all to tell me to tell me I can be here and I cannot be here? You're not gonna talk to me like that. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck is going on with me. You feel me? You not gonna treat me like I'm a regular nigga and act like I gotta check in with y'all, I gotta talk to you, or I can't be here. No, that shit don't work like that with me. I'm a different kind of nigga. You gonna have to show me. You can do that shit behind my back, but you gonna have to really show me in front of my face. You feel me? And I'm not saying I'm the toughest nigga, but I'm telling you what I'm requiring of you. You feel me? The truth of the matter, the only thing they're gonna do is try to attack you from your back like an animal. The only thing they're gonna do is do things behind your back. They're gonna talk behind your back. Yeah, I gotta watch this nigga right here, you see. I mean, the truck was there all this time until I walked by. So I gotta pay attention to that. You feel me? The only thing they're gonna do is try to do these things behind. I don't have time for the front end, bro. I don't have time for it. I didn't come out here to be befriending people, to be faking and everything else like that. I just came out here to work. So I love California. I can't even lie. You feel me? Over a few months, I fell in love with California because it's quiet and neat. Feel me? It's country dirt and everything else like that. It's a beautiful place to be. I like California girls. I think they look good. The word is they are very grounded. You feel me? They're humble. They're not too high up in the sky, they could be high maintenance, but their high maintenance is different from where I came from, high maintenance. So I like everything I see, but I'm not going to deal with the haters. Feel me? Everywhere you go, there's going to be hate. Wherever you go, there you are as an individual. You feel me? So I'm not going to deal with none of that shit. These niggas just be fronting. Like, I don't have time for that, bro. I really don't. I'm willing to lose it all if you disrespect me, man. I tell you niggas that. That's why they do that shit behind my back. They always do shit behind my back. But if they do in front of me, I'll lose my mind. You feel me? And you don't want that kind of energy. So I don't care. It can be I don't give a fuck. I come at you. Feel me? It's either me or I'm living with the way I'm living right now, comfortably, respectfully. I'm respecting your space. You respect my space. Or you do that shit behind my back and I don't have time to chase a mouse around. You feel me? We big dog status. We don't play with mountains. Ain't no cats out here. I love cats, but ain't no cats out here. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, that's why they do all this shit behind my back. They do that. Like, who are you fronting for? Who are you trying to put on the show for? Feel me? A lot of people feel big and tough and everything else because they have a crew behind them. They feel big and tough because they probably have a weapon on them and everything else like that. But if you strip all these things away and you just see the man for what the man is, are you going to act the same way? No, you're not going to act the same way. These people are jealous of me, you feel me? They mad. They see, like, yo. Like, they see certain things that, like I said, I dropped a video yesterday that said, people will see your greatness before you see your greatness. I am just being me, man. And if you can't handle that kind of pressure of me being me, then remove yourself from my present then, you feel me? Because I'm not going to stop being me because you're uncomfortable with me, you feel me? I'm not going to stop talking the way I talk. I'm not going to stop listening to the music that I listen to. I'm not going to stop watching the music and the videos and the documentary and everything else and the studying. No, I'm not going to stop doing that because you're uncomfortable who you are, so you feel like you have to attack me through the things that I'm listening to and doing. Because you insecure, you feel me? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If there was a problem, the people in the car, like, this is a lot of space over here. I take the same route every time. They could have came and told me, oh, but you want to knock on the window and want to act like, I'm like, yo, stop it, man. I don't want to entertain fake niggas, bro. I don't want to do that. You feel me? Some niggas put on a show for a woman. They put on a whole show for them trying to act tough. Nigga, get that nut out the way. Like, that's some shit that you was supposed to do when you was extra young. You know, get that little nut out the way. Like get that feeling out the way. You doing all this shit for a woman. Like, girls are not even impressed with that shit. Girls like adventure. So they might like that shit in that moment in time. That's as far as it goes. Feel me? They not logic thinkers like men. Like, you know, a lot of men, they pick and choose their battles too. You feel me? Niggas ain't picking it. They ain't attacking people who has a whole. Man, most of the time from what I've seen, from the way these people move, they only attack they attack people who are vulnerable. If they attack a woman, they're gonna attack a woman who's single, who don't really have that many brothers around him and shit like that. But if you have a crew, they'll be very hesitating to attack you. Like I said, these individuals pick and choose their battle. And they attack somebody like me, they attack me through my crew itself. You feel me? My situation was already on display and everything else. So it's like, oh, this nigga's an outlaw. He's an individual, solo individual, and he move individually. So it's easier for me to attack him than for me to attack a person who has a whole crew behind him. So they always pick and choose their battle. I don't believe these niggas, man. I don't. Like, that shit don't impress me. Feel me? So you niggas yesterday they had driving around the airport. I'm like, yo, I seen it a couple of times. Like, let me just address this issue. Yeah, I'm here because I want to be here. You feel me? You driving me to the airport is not going to tell me, oh, okay, let me get up on this. It's not even a stop, first of all. Oh, maybe I need to get out of here because a few individuals do not like me. No, nigga. What's wrong with you niggas, man? Like, let it go, man. Let it go. You haven't been here for that long neither. You can add your mother's age and your own age, and it's going to equal up to 100 years of you being in this Californian land, let alone the United States. Feel me? And some of you niggas, if you an American, you haven't been in California for that long. And even if it was, and you been for that long, it wouldn't add up to 200 years if I add up all of your parents and you. It just wouldn't add up to it. Maybe it will, but barely. Think about that before you kick me out. Because you haven't made the amount of years here to try to kick somebody out. You niggas have barely settled in. You feel me? These niggas ain't even they haven't made the years yet to even tell you. You are not in the position. What's the word I'm trying to look for? You are not equipped to tell somebody how long they can stay in the same place, because the land doesn't even belong to you. The United States, what the fuck? How old is the United States? Like, these niggas cannot be talking to me the way they talk to me, B. The United States is only 60-something years old? Don't play with me, man. Now I'm about to get in my bag. The United States is barely 300 years old, bro. So most of these niggas, even if they add their mother's age, they add their father's age, and they add their age, they're still not equipped to tell somebody what they can do and what they can't do on this land. This land is fucking young. It's an infant compared to this nation. It's an infant compared to other nations. You feel me? And yeah, you in there talking about trying to intimidate me to tell me what I can do and what I can't do. I'm like, yeah, just hop off, man. Hop off my shit, man. Educate yourself. When you educate yourself about saying things, you might get to think like me. Then you be discerning in how you treat others. Because then you get to know, yeah. I mean, what he's saying is so simple, but it's so true. How come I didn't think of it? You feel me? Like, nigga, how old are you? Even if you're 60 years old and your mother probably wouldn't be around. You 60 years old and your kids is 20-something. That's roughly 90. Let's give your kids 30. You 60, your kid is 30. That's still 90. You 60 and your kids is 40. You had them when you was 20. Nigga, that's 100. Like, that's nothing. You feel me? That's nothing. And we adding your age, your years lived, the circles you circle around the sun, and the lives that your kids run around the sun. You feel me? And it still wouldn't make up the difference. So it's like, when you think of it in that term, it's like, we are nobody. Like, you are nobody to tell me anything. You feel me? That's why there's a foundation called a law and order. You feel me? And we have to abide by these laws. We can't make up our own things and make it seem like you better than. You're not better than me, nigga. How you better than me, nigga? I did the math myself. I'm like, my mom is what? Let's just say my mom is 70. And I'm in my 30s and shit like that. It still doesn't add up. We haven't even been on this American land together in those ages. I throw my father's age in there too. It's not, we barely hitting 200. 200 years, like we all three of us together in our lineage. Come on, man, stop playing with yourself. Y'all cannot tell me what to do, man. Y'all can't, because this shit don't belong to nobody. We all try to make the best out of it. People move around all the time. You feel me? People move around all the time. All the time. You feel me? I grew up with a few immigrant brothers. You feel me? Even my cousin, who's an immigrant himself, and he even got his things together, got his paperwork and everything else together. People, we move around all the time. Most of us don't even belong to the place that we claim we call. You feel me? That's why when white supremacists treat black people, they treat all black people the same. Because they understand that concept, like, yo, I know you black and you calling yourself Canadian, but I see you as a black man. You feel me? That's one thing we had to understand. Just because you've been at a place for 50 years doesn't mean that this place is yours now. Look, man, I see myself who I see myself. You feel me? Unfortunately, I am a black man first. You feel me? Above that first is God himself. But when I see myself, I'm like, I'm a black individual, and that's how I move. I'm not saying that there's black people out there who were attacking me yesterday. You feel me? So it ain't got nothing to do with black overall, because I know the difference too. You feel me? I am myself first. I'm the first individual, and as an individual, I am a black individual. It doesn't matter if I'm a Californian for the next 100 years. To tell you the truth, I still wouldn't feel like a Californian. I love California as a place, but at the same time, it's like there's not enough years that I can put into a place that would make me like saying that, oh, I am an American. No, nigga, the black American is an American because it's centuries over centuries over centuries as a group. Now, if you add up every individual family member within that group, then yeah, they got a few thousands of years, probably like 12,000, maybe more, 20,000, 100,000. You feel me? When you start adding up babies and everything else like that. But as an individual, yeah, as a group, they've been here for what, 400-500 years. They have the right to say some shit about this shit. They do, but they still can't tell me I don't belong here now. Because according to the law, they can't tell me that. We going by the law. You can't go by what an individual person feel or think. You feel me? So these niggas driving me to the airport and everything else like that, we're not going to mention no race of these individuals that do these things. We're not going to mention these people. You feel me? Because half of these niggas have not been here for that long according to the math that I put up front. They talk about accountability. Let's look at let's call that counting. Does that make sense, sir? You do the math. Holla at me later. You feel me? Let's be accountable to that. Let's fuck the accounting. Let's be accountable to that. You feel me? How you gonna tell me when you haven't even been here for that long? You just been like, come on, man. Some people are overstepping their boundaries. We are appeasing dogs. How we throwing the appetizer to dogs itself? Like we are doing the wrong thing just to appease dog-like mentality. That's how I see it. You feel me? Like, we need to start thinking about this shit. A lot of these niggas haven't even been here for that long. There's a lot of people that move in and out of California. A lot of time. Most of the people that occupy Harlem were from the South. That's why they brought that flavor. Then they had the New York flavor, so it was a good mixture. In New York City, it's like, there's so many different diversity, Caribbean, American, African, Indians. You feel me? When I say Caribbeans, I involve Hispanics too. So that's Caribbean too. You got South America. That's different from the Caribbean itself. You see, there's so many different cultures and everything else like that. So they wouldn't even come out their face. They did come out their face and say something like that, but it's a joke. It's like, well, get out of it. Well, nigga, you just got here. Like, who the fuck are you telling to get out? You ought to go sit somewhere and pray. Because y'all niggas just got here. So you can, like in New York City. So it's like people wouldn't even come out their face like that. You feel me? And that's how the United States is as a whole. There's different groups of people, diversities, age group. Some of these niggas is barely 30 years old. Some of these niggas is only 60. Some of these niggas is only 80 years old. Let's be frank. Like, y'all niggas stop it. You niggas ain't old enough. You ain't wise enough. Like, you haven't done enough. Period. Shit, nigga, most of the time we come into this earth, half of the things that we, like I said, man, if you think of it from a childlike point of view, we come to this earth and there's already electricity. You ain't got to think about, how can I get lights in the dark? Most of these things are already thought for you already. It's already there. You don't have the right to tell somebody to do whatever. You just don't have that right. Just don't. Unless you can't, like, I can't even think of a person. I ain't never, even the richest man on earth didn't get that money by himself. It was based on the people around him, the community, the people who had to trust in this idea to buy his business for him to be that rich. Period. Like, fuck out of here. Nobody did this shit by themselves. Nobody did this shit by themselves. So the fact that niggas try to intimidate me to be like, oh, I'm like, I'm not hearing y'all niggas, bro. Y'all just jealous of me. You feel me? This is just jealousy. They looking at your shit and they just envious. Envious of whatever it is that they envious of. Whatever they got cooked up in their mind, that's what they envious of. I'm like, yo, I ain't got time for y'all niggas, man. Feel me? Plain and simple. You cannot tell me. You don't have the right. You don't have the credentials. You don't have the resume. Nigga, you don't have no credibility. Can we keep going? God bless me with words. You don't have the sound. Shout out to the birds for that one. You know what I mean? You don't have the knowledge. You don't have none of that stuff to tell me that I don't belong here. You just don't, man. Making noise with your car and everything else, that's not qualify you for such words. Just because you're driving, I don't drive. Hold on, let that car pass. Just because I'm on the sidewalk and everything else like that does not qualify you to tell me that you better than me because you driving on 4 wheels and I happen to be walking. Come on, man. Let's be for real, B. You feel me? It just doesn't qualify you. Just because you got 1 million and I got $2, it still does not qualify you to tell me what to do. You feel me? Just plain and simple, it just don't. Like, it just does not. You can say, oh, he's capping. I'm not capping for shape, my nigga. Who the fuck I'm a cap for? What audience am I performing for? This is my life, nigga. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about? Know what I mean? It's just like, it gets annoying. Like, when people actually think they can take the law into their own hands and start doing things, and because they're not like this. Boy. Understand this, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop. How about we start acting like human beings? You feel me? How about that? How about we just start acting like, how about we transcend? How about we just grow up for a second? Why don't we just grow up with me? You feel me? Matter of fact, we're gonna make a video called Grow Up With Me right away, right now. Hold on. Damn, I can't even do it on this one. Maybe I could continue. I don't like recording for a long time and lose the content of it all.